Breaking right now. Archetypes is over. That flop failed. Introducing Confessions of a Female Founder. The new podcast by Meghan Markle has just been announced by Lemonada and Lady Colin Campbell. What I find so amusing about this, and I'm just looking at it for the first time myself, is that she thinks she is a female founder. I mean, literally every business project she touches turns to absolute disaster. But let me tell you what she's had to say about this, Lady C. She says on her Instagram, of course, "I'm so excited to share with you something else I've been working on. Confessions of a Female Founder, my new podcast with Lemonada Media. I've been having candid conversations with amazing women who have turned dreams into realities and scaled small ideas into massively successful businesses. They're opening up, sharing their tips, tricks, and tumbles, and letting me pick their brains as I build out my own business, as ever. It has been absolutely eye-opening, inspiring, and fun, because what's the point if we can't have some fun on this wild adventures?" First episode is April the 8th. Lady Colin Campbell, Meghan, Confessions of a Female Founder. What do you think?
Well, I would imagine that she's speaking about the people she's speaking to, as opposed to herself. Because, I mean, what has she founded? Well, she may be a female flounderer, but I don't think she's founded anything except a phony dynasty.
Greetings, Sussex followers and royal enthusiasts alike. You're tuned into the Sussex Ambassador channel. It's a pleasure to have you here, where we foster a space of positivity and support for Meghan Sussex. We encourage you to join our thriving community by subscribing, liking, and sharing our content. This small act goes a long way in championing Meghan's ventures and celebrating her success. So, without further ado, let's dive into today's candid discussion on recent developments. Stay tuned for a candid discussion on recent developments. In the spotlight today, we have Dan Wootton and Lady Colin Campbell, who are prematurely passing judgment on Meghan Sussex's upcoming podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder. One might wonder why they are lashing out with such fervour even before the podcast has had a chance to air. It's as if they are desperate to see it fail. Yet it seems that their desperation is rather misplaced. Instead of focusing on their own lives, they have made it their mission to undermine Meghan at every opportunity. Their latest rant labels her new endeavour a flop, even before its debut. But let's take a step back and think. Who's the real flop here? Surely it's not Meghan, but their own credibility that's taking a hit. Remember when Meghan and Harry stepped out to help fire victims in LA? Lady Colin Campbell had the audacity to label them disaster tourists. It's hard to imagine why anyone would criticise a gesture of kindness. But it gives us a clear image of what kind of person we are dealing with here. The constant negativity from Dan Wootton and Lady Colin Campbell appears to be a feeble attempt to stay relevant. If Meghan's podcast were truly a flop, would it warrant such an uproar from them? Their reaction alone is a testament to the power and influence Meghan Sussex wields. Let's be clear, Meghan's new podcast is already generating buzz. No amount of ranting from disgruntled critics is going to change that. While they spend their time and energy complaining, Meghan is busy creating, building, and winning. One wonders, why so much negativity, even before the podcast has seen the light of day? Perhaps it's not the quality of the podcast they fear, but the success of the woman behind it. And that, dear listeners, speaks volumes about their character. The negativity isn't new, is it? Let's delve into some past instances. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen this level of bitterness from Lady Colin Campbell. Her track record of inappropriate comments about Meghan and Harry is quite frankly alarming. She seems to have an unquenchable thirst for controversy, and unfortunately, Meghan and Harry have often been her targets. Perhaps one of the most outrageous instances was when Meghan and Harry stepped out to lend their support to the fire victims in Los Angeles. Now one would think that such a compassionate act would be universally applauded. But not by Lady Colin Campbell. No, she chose to label them as disaster tourists. I'll let that sink in for a moment. Disaster tourists. She used these words to describe two people who were simply trying to help others in their time of need. It's quite unbelievable, isn't it? Instead of praising their willingness to help, or better yet, joining in their efforts, she decided to twist their actions into something negative. This is a classic example of the kind of negativity we're dealing with. It's not just criticism, it's a deliberate and calculated attempt to tarnish the reputation of two individuals who are simply trying to make a difference. And it's not just directed at Meghan and Harry, it's a broader attack on anyone who dares to step outside the traditional boundaries and make their own path. So, what does this say about Lady Colin Campbell? Well, it certainly doesn't reflect well on her. It's easy to sit on the sidelines and criticize others. It's much harder to actually step up and make a difference. Meghan and Harry have chosen the latter, and for that, they should be applauded, not criticized. When we peel back the layers of this negativity, we see it for what it really is, a desperate attempt to stay relevant. But here's the thing. Negativity is easy. Making a positive difference, like Meghan and Harry are doing, is much, much harder. Such comments, unfortunately, reveal more about the speaker than those they aim to criticize. Despite the negativity, Meghan Sussex continues to hold power and influence. The sheer determination and resilience she exhibits are truly commendable. Her latest venture, the upcoming podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, is a testament to her unwavering drive. She has managed to create a buzz, garnering attention and anticipation from all corners of the globe. The podcast is set to be a platform where Meghan can share her experiences, insights, and wisdom, empowering women globally. The irony is, the more her critics try to belittle her efforts, the more attention they draw towards her. Every premature judgment, each misguided prediction of failure, only amplifies Meghan's influence. The louder the critics shout, the more the world turns to see what Meghan is doing. The power she holds is undeniable, and the critics' reaction is merely a testament to that. Interestingly, Meghan's critics have become a catalyst, unwittingly propelling her towards even greater heights. They have given her an even larger platform, a louder voice, and a wider reach. Their negativity has become a tool used by Meghan to spread her message even further. It's a classic case of the Streisand effect. The more they try to silence her, the louder she becomes. But let's not forget, Meghan isn't just surviving, she's thriving. She's not just responding to adversity, she's using it as a stepping stone. While her critics are busy complaining, Meghan Sussex is busy creating. She's building a legacy, not just for herself, but for everyone who has ever been unfairly criticized or undervalued. She's winning, and she's showing the world that it's possible to rise above the noise and negativity. Meghan's progress is clearly a thorn in their side, and frankly, it's a sight to behold. Her success, her resilience, and her determination are a reminder that no amount of negativity can dim the light of a truly powerful woman. So let the critics rage on, because each word they utter only magnifies the power of Meghan Sussex. While the critics are busy complaining, Meghan Sussex is busy creating. That's the essence of Meghan's journey. She is a woman of substance who doesn't let criticism distract her from her path. She's focused, determined, and has a clear vision of where she wants to go. Meghan's upcoming podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, is a testament to her tenacity. It's a platform where she will share her experiences, her struggles, and her victories as a woman carving her own path. The podcast is set to inspire and motivate millions around the globe, and this is just the beginning. In the face of criticism, Meghan Sussex has shown remarkable resilience. She has been subjected to a barrage of negativity, but she remains undeterred. This resilience is the mark of a true leader, someone who stands firm in the face of adversity and uses it as a stepping stone to success. Meghan is not just surviving in this storm of criticism, she is thriving. She's building a brand that resonates with people. She's creating content that matters, and no amount of negativity can take that away from her. Success is the best revenge, and Meghan is proving it every day. She's showing the world that she's a woman with dreams, ambitions, and the courage to pursue them. And while her critics continue to spew venom, Meghan continues to rise. She's focused on her goals, not on the noise around her. She's building, creating, and winning, and she's doing it all with grace and dignity. Meghan Sussex is a force to be reckoned with. She's paving the way for other women, showing them that it's possible to rise above negativity and achieve great things. She's a beacon of hope and a symbol of perseverance. Meghan Sussex is not just surviving the storm, she's thriving in it. She's not letting the critics define her. She's defining herself, and she's doing it in a way that inspires and empowers others. This is the power of Meghan Sussex. This is her story, and it's far from over. As we wrap up today's discussion, it's clear who's winning here. The bitter critics like Dan Wootton and Lady Colin Campbell are desperately trying to stay relevant by attacking Meghan Sussex's ventures, even before they've had a chance to flourish. Their premature judgments, however, are nothing but futile attempts at undermining a woman who continues to thrive, innovate, and create. Meghan's upcoming podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, is already generating buzz and capturing attention, and no amount of negative ranting can change that. It's a testament to her resilience, her creativity, and her determination to make a difference and leave a mark in this world. It's evident that Meghan Sussex is on the rise, and she's not letting anyone or anything stand in her way. While Wootton and Lady C waste their energy on negative rants and baseless accusations, Meghan is busy building, creating, and winning. Her power and influence are undeniable, and it's clear that she's not just surviving, she's thriving. So, the next time you hear the critics rage, remember this: they're just a testament to Meghan's success. Their bitterness and desperation are louder than ever, because they know that Meghan Sussex is unstoppable. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our content. Until next time, this is Sussex Ambassador signing off.